Hello there, and welcome back to another episode of Atit Soccer with Coach Frank. Today we're looking into the types and roles of a midfielder. If you enjoy our content, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. There are so many variations of positions that a football midfielder can occupy tactically, and that's what makes football such a beautiful game. It's not just about skill, talent, and physicality, but also about tactics and intelligence on the field. Players like Iniesta and Silva have shown us how diminutive players can control, dictate, and influence the game from the middle of the pitch. But before we delve into the types of midfielders, let's answer a fundamental question. Who is a midfielder? Forget about the different types for now. Simply put, a midfielder is the hardest working player in the team. Now you may argue with me in the comments section, but I'll point to players like Ndidi, Kanté, Casemiro, and Fernandinho as prime examples of hard-working midfielders. On the other hand, we have midfielders like Bernardo Silva, Ozil, Kroos, and De Bruyne, whose hard work is a function of their football brains. They use their intelligence to impact the game and contribute to their team's success. So why is the midfield so important? Well, football experts believe that the midfield position is the most significant of all positions in a team. Placed within the central space, midfielders have a commitment to both halves of the pitch, with the highest level of involvement in different zones. This commitment is why there are different types of midfielders. It demands physicality, fitness, and technical skills. Great managers are selective with their midfield players based on their predetermined pattern of play. For example, Maurizio Sarri changed the midfield setup at Chelsea to aid his style, which led to the signing of Jorginho. Zidane, during his managerial spell at Real Madrid, made critical decisions like replacing James Rodriguez with Casemiro, while Pep let Yaya Touré leave to let Sergio Busquets blossom. These decisions were made to imprint their respective systems on their teams. Now let's talk about the types of midfielders in the game. When it comes to midfielders, we can categorize them into different roles: defensive, attacking, and central. However, there are many variations within each category. Tactics, formations, and systems ultimately define these roles. So let's take a look at the varieties to gain a better understanding of this pivotal position. The first type we'll discuss is the anchor. Also known as the destroyer, the anchor is the most recognizable breed of defensive midfield players. Their primary task is to win the ball back and distribute it to more technical players. They are aggressive, physical, and excellent tacklers. The anchor usually sits in front of the back four, shielding them. A great example of this role is Claude Makélélé, who played under Jose Mourinho at Chelsea. In fact, some even call this role the Makelele role. Today, we have players like Thomas Partey of Arsenal and Wilfred Ndidi of Leicester, who excel in the anchor role. Moving on, we have the deep-lying playmaker. This role differentiates from the destroyer in that it's not solely defensive. Deep-lying playmakers demand the ball in deeper areas to initiate attacking moves for the team. They rely on their tactical intelligence, superior positioning, and technical quality to control the game from deep. Players like Busquets of Barcelona and Rodri of Manchester City excel in this role. Another deep-lying role with less defensive duties is the regista. The regista, meaning director in Italian, is responsible for dictating the offensive play of a team. They control the game from deeper areas and are known for their long cross-field passes. Players like Andrea Pirlo, Toni Kroos, and Jorginho are prominent examples of registas. Next up, we have the box-to-box midfielder. These players are effective both in attack and defense. They possess energy, offensive and defensive abilities, and contribute at both ends of the field. Box-to-box midfielders have a high work rate, combativeness, and significant presence on the field. Players like Aaron Ramsey and Donny van de Beek showcase the versatility and all-round skills of this role. Now let's talk about the number 8S, or advanced playmakers. These midfielders have technical prowess and can control, create, and score goals. They usually operate as interiors in a midfield three, but not alone in a double pivot. While they track back positionally to some extent, they are not natural tacklers or defenders. We also have the number 10s, or attacking midfielders. These players are typically agile, with incredible vision, passing, crossing, dribbling, and shooting abilities. They operate within and between the lines, providing the final ball and taking shots from range. Their main responsibility is to control attacking plays within the final third and provide goal-scoring opportunities. Mesut Ozil and James Rodriguez are prime examples of number 10s. Remember, these roles are not set in stone. Midfielders must be versatile and adapt to different roles for the benefit of the team. Managers can convert players to different roles based on style, systems, injuries, or match demands. The game evolves, and players must evolve with it. Thanks for watching till this far. For that, I have a tip for you on how to boss the midfield roles and play like a professional. Scanning, or situational awareness. This is of crucial importance in soccer. It refers to the ability of players to continuously survey and analyze the field, taking note of the positions and movements of teammates, opponents, and open spaces. Why scanning is essential. Tactical understanding. By scanning, players can assess the positioning and movements of their teammates and opponents, enabling them to make informed decisions about passing, dribbling, or shooting. Spatial awareness. Scanning allows players to be aware of the positions of their teammates and opponents relative to themselves. This awareness helps players find open spaces to receive passes, make effective runs, or create goal-scoring opportunities. Decision-making. Scanning enhances a player's decision-making ability. By constantly assessing the field, players can quickly identify passing options, potential threats, or opportunities to exploit. This allows them to make intelligent choices whether to pass, dribble, shoot, or maintain possession. Defensive awareness. By constantly assessing the field, defenders can identify potential threats, track the movement of opposing players, and adjust their positioning accordingly. That's it for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed our analysis of the types of midfielders. Remember to like this video, leave your comments, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting soccer content. Stay tuned for our next episode, where we'll explore the art of goalkeeping.